So my dad's dead.
When did he
So
die?
I didn't talk about, he died about 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't go to the funeral. I didn't talk about it in Can't Hurt Me. And everybody asked me, what happened to your dad? What happened to your dad? I'm going to tell you what happened to my dad. So, as you know from Can't Hurt Me, he beat the living shit out of me, my brother, and my mom. Horribly. He was
Did you fight back against your dad when you were...
Yes, and that's what knocked the courage out of me. So this is where the voice got real loud for me. I would sit back and watch. So one episode, my mom got knocked out top of the stairs. My dad got her hair, drug her down the stairs by her hair. And this is after she took me to the hospital. So I had a really bad earache. Ears were bleeding. I was about 7 or 8 years old. And how this came to be was my dad would always play these mental warfare games. And this is the worst whipping I ever got in my life. Even talk about it kind of fucks me up a little bit. So what he would do is the staircase goes up, and off to your left was his room, off to the right was my room, my brother's room. You wrap on the staircase, and you go in this room. He was a fucked up dude, really crazy guy. He had mirrors all on the ceiling for sexual acts, what the fuck he was doing in there, but this crazy dude, everything about him was wired wrong. So what he would do is he would make sure that his bed was here, and the door would be behind us. So we would have to take our clothes off, and this is after I went to the hospital to get my ears checked out. And you lay over the bed, butt naked. And I hear in the hallway this stuff going on. My mom and dad are arguing, fighting, because my mom broke the rules. We're not going to the hospital. We had no insurance. So my mom said, David is going to go deaf. So she took me, broke the rule. I had to go upstairs and wait for my whipping for having fucked up ears. So this is where you don't know what the fuck is going on in life, where you get in trouble for having something happen to you. So your mind's all wired fucked up. So my mom was getting her ass beat outside. The door is shut. The lights in the room are down, like off. That's how he wanted it. My back's facing the door. I hear this going on. He walks in, drunk, takes his belt off, and don't know if it was on purpose or accident. He beat me with the belt buckle. So the next morning I wake up, or I'm in the bed, my mom, it's time to go to school. And I hardly went to school because we worked at Skateland, the skating rink. And this is when I started fighting back. My mom pulls the covers off me, and she looks at my body from the beating. She didn't know how bad it was. I was black and blue from my neck down to my ankles. And she had to write a letter to school saying that David cannot participate in PE today, because you gotta wear shorts and a t-shirt. And also bruised up. And her look on her face fucked me up so bad. If you look at the VFW ward, it's on that video when I'm broken down, crying and shit. Haven't cried in 30 years. And for some reason, I get this award, I turn around and look at her. It wasn't like she was the best mom in the world. When I looked back at her, I saw that face. I went right back to when she pulled the covers off me. The look on your mom's face when you see your shit that fucked up, it haunts you. So the next time my mom got in a scuffle with my dad, I fought back. And when I fought back, it was game on for me. I got beat the fuck down. And he beat me so bad every time I fought, because his voice would say, go cower. My brother would go cower in the room and shut the door. I started staying there and fighting. But what happened was the fear grew more and more, because his voice said, help your mom. I'm like, fuck that, man, I'm scared. Help your mom. I'm scared. And then you go into the war zone because that voice is so strong saying, get in the fight. And you get in the fight and you get fucked up. But over a period of time, what happened was my father got scared of me. It was weird. The beating, I never got whipped again. The beating stopped. And then we moved to Brazil, Indiana, and that's where another war happened for me. So the moral of the story...
Do you hate your father?
Do I hate him? No.